Alright, sorry, this is part two to the other video because I ended up getting a phone call. Alright, so Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Victimize, imbalance, karmic avoidance. Ace of Swords with the High Priestess. External changes, complete, renewal, transformation. Transition, finished, it's over, change. Judgment with the Knight of Cups. You are enough, stand up for what you deserve, working too hard or for free, undervaluing yourself. Someone could have come to this conclusion. Five of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. Ten of Cups, harmony, blissful relationships, stability, emotional fulfillment, peace, divine love. This is going back, this is taking me back to that. Because we're in retrograde energy right now. Look, saying it. Remembering the past, memories, revisit from the past, return from someone from the past. This is going back to, so I'm reading for somebody that you left somebody alone. That's why it's like, I don't do the tit for tat. I'll let God handle that. Like, I don't need, even if you lived with them, you could have even left the house. I'm getting kicked out of the house, but maybe someone, yeah, many possibilities. Imagination, lack of focus, illusion, confusion, unclear, shiny object syndrome. So maybe the person that they left you for was flashy, always trying to, trying to buy this person, and they fell for the trick. So now this person is realizing that they were just being played, basically, or they got played, because this past person, yeah, look, exactly, they just wanted to divide you and your person. Yeah, they wanted to cause conflict because they're karmic, strings attached. Lack of support, disunion, divorce, family problems. Could have even been family members as well getting in between something. Because the energy I was picking up was like, I'm picking up like a love reading. Even though there's only one, the Knight of Cups here, and it could do a lot with money as well, like someone trying to get on their feet or whatever, and it's like something is going on here. To go from the 7 to the 5 though, that's a decrease in money. But anyway, what I was picking up was like, it was like a love reading, which, damn, I should have taken out some of those cards. It was like a love reading that somebody could have made a wrong choice, or they lived with this person something, or somebody was maybe, what's that called, dependent on somebody. Maybe somebody was helping somebody financially or whatever, but I feel like even that was a control thing. Somebody was controlling somebody else, and the truth is coming out. There were secrets here, but with the Ace of Swords being there, I feel like the truth is coming out, and that's what's gonna cause this person to open their eyes to the situation that, used and abused. That's what I just heard. Which is, this person had to learn their self-worth. Or I could be speaking to, this could be for you. Somebody had to learn their self-worth because yes, there was, some form of abuse here. But the abuse that I'm getting is like a form of control. Somebody was controlling someone else. And there's change coming. Now, if this was someone that you were with, being that the 10 of Cups is here, this is somebody, either you feel left out in the cold or they're feeling left out in the cold because of the situation that's going on. I feel like there's a stagnant energy here though, because somebody is waiting instead of taking action, I mean, maybe it could be that, I mean, we do have things turning around over here. Harmony, situation resolved, finding common grounds, a solution is coming. Um, but I feel like right now what the energy is a stuck, stagnant energy. This person doesn't know how to come out, um, and either tell you this, or they don't know how to fix the situation. Um, I feel like they're definitely making the improvements though on self, or you're making an improvement on self. Someone is making improvements. There is improvement here. There is transformation here happening, which is leading you towards happiness. Even if that's with self, you're at peace. But something is coming back around. Something or someone is coming back around. Someone is definitely going through a karma for this decision. But they're in like victim energy. They know they're going through karma because of the decision and choice that they made, but they're in a victim energy, like, oh, things always happen to me, instead of realizing, no, the only karma that comes to us is literally us making one little simple choice. And if you know that it's the wrong choice, or obviously we all know right from wrong, we're adults, right? If you know it's the wrong choice, then yeah, you have to take that shit to the chest, eat it up, and know, all right, I made the wrong choice, so these are the consequences that I'm looking at, or that I have to face, and get through it now. So next time when it's presented again, you know now not to make that same mistake, or you know now not to be confused, you know what I mean? And so everything is a learning lesson anyway. Everything teaches us. Even when we make mistakes, it's really not a mistake because it teaches us. But yeah, so there's like but the energy is changing around. I see that here. The energy is changing around, but this could be like a, what's that called? Like a balancing act. Yeah, juggling back and forth. Managing finances though too. That I did say there was a money issue here going on. Doing it together, collaboration, that's what this person wants, but unfortunately right now I don't feel like that's the energy. It could be the energy that's coming, because we do have the Knight of Cups here. Somebody wanting to come back in, invite you out to coffee, go out somewhere like lunch or something, talk about things, start off as friends again. That's what I'm hearing. Yep. And that's what I was feeling over here, like somebody stuck in stagnant energy, loneliness, paranoia, restrict, paralyzed by fear, antisocial. Someone could be alone, feeling stuck, irresponsible, lacks direction, bored, unstable, impatient, doesn't finish things. Somebody could have even passed judgment on you and said that you were a self-absorbed person. You only think about yourself. Reconciliation, recovery, reconciliation, letting go, healing, release, forgiveness, feeling optimistic and hopeful. But that's the Three of Swords. I mean, it's good that it's coming out like that, because in reverse, it's I mean, it's depression, heartbreak, stuff like that, and cheating. Well, anyway, the energy that is showing here is basically someone in a stuck energy. So let's say even if it wasn't that there was another person involved, it could have been this person was having money issues. The being kicked out could even be losing an apartment, losing a house because of the money issues. They weren't able to pay the rent or something. But it's definitely an energy turning around. Like things are turning around for the better. So that's a good thing. Yeah, Two of Cups, a loving exchange, union of hearts, in sync, mutual attraction, new partner, companionship. After walking away, yeah, from a tower, releasing what doesn't serve, emotionally unfulfilled, or even if it's a way of thinking, this person has a lack mindset. That's a transformation. That's something that, they have to change within self. Or if I'm talking to you, this is something that had to change within self. Um, this mindset around money, um, even around self worth, which ties into that, all ties in together anyway. So once you know your worth, and then you go after the things that are for you, whatever. So, but this is a positive turnaround, though. I could say that. I do want to clarify, though. Let me see. Is the energy changed for real, or is this something that they just want to come back because shit is going sideways elsewhere, whatever? You know what I mean? Yeah, someone was in confusion, but there's clarity coming. And good karma. This is a soulmate. And this another deck saying the same thing. Walked away. I don't know. There was a collaboration with somebody else that didn't go right. So if this is with work, let's say, all right, so let's say if this is with work, right? What I'm hearing is, or a business or something, you were like in cahoots with somebody, and then this person, I don't know, went behind your back and was trying to work with somebody else. Whoever the hell it was that they went towards, that shit, it smacked them in the face, basically. That wasn't it. They were better off working with you, or trying to, start something with you, or finish something with you, whatever it was, business wise, work wise. They were better off with you, and they ended up going. So now it's like let's say they chose another employee, for example, to be manager over you. Now they're regretting that decision. Now they're seeing how this person doesn't have the manager skills that you have. That's the type of shit that I'm hearing. And then it's like, now that they're seeing the mistake that they made, now they want to come back and offer it to you. Or if it's a relationship, they went towards a karmic. They see now, because they thought this person probably had more money, they were going to be better off with this person. Or even if it was for children, and that person either walked away from them, or they went right back into a karmic situation. Now they're realizing it. They're realizing how the confusion sent them right back into karma, or into a karmic situation. And now they want to return because they know that they were happier with you, or things were lighter with you. The cards, I mean, the world here is like a cycle ended, so a new cycle can begin. And sometimes things work out like that. Sometimes there is confusion, and a person does have to go back to see, all right, yeah, for the last time, yeah, this isn't for me. And then they're able to move on and, go towards their happiness. And then sometimes it's the person just ain't shit, and they just want to come back because they got played out. They played you, and then they got played. Now they're feeling stupid and want to come back. That's what I was trying to see, because that's two different things. If a person realizes their mistake and comes back correct, then it will say, okay, yeah, that's where spirit will say reconciliation, let the past go, heal, release, forgive, make it work. But now if this person is just somebody that has commitment issues, and that's what's that called, codependent, that's just a person that can't be alone. They just have to be under up anybody. You know what I mean? That's somebody that the cards and the spirits will tell you no, Cut that person out. Keep it moving. They're not for you. So that's what I was trying to figure out here. But this is this is like going into positivity. There's like a confusion. Definitely though, somebody walked away. They weren't dealing with this. Which caused changes, internal, external. La vida es así, Evie Queen, or maybe you know, take it how it resonates for you. Somebody could have went to somebody else, or it could have been whatever, you know, money issues that caused the wedge. Because sometimes you know, that could happen too. A person's not doing well money wise, and they don't have time to be thinking about a relationship or to be involved in a relationship or anything like that, which then, you know, it puts stress on the person, which then they can't even perform right in anything. You balance each other out. Somebody's a rebound. If I ever fall in love, gaining trust back. They came against you, now they're at each other's necks. So this could be like the, let's say, all right, so whoever, this card would be a card of if you're with somebody and they had an ex that came back in the picture, or they had a booty call, whatever, that came back in the picture. This person knew about you, right? They did it purposely. They're laughing behind your back, doing shit behind your back, and then you walk away. Now they're at each other's necks, type of thing. Because sometimes these exes don't even want us. They just want to come in and fuck shit up. And then as soon as they see that the person that we're with leaves us, they're gone too. Because that was the whole point, you know. Some people like the rush it gives them to, oh, I took your person from you. So there's just people out there like that. Take that date offer. And then we got love bombing, but it's in reverse, so I'm not gonna take it. And then the thing is that because the other person isn't in the picture, and that person decides to be like, you know what, I ain't dealing with this shit, and they walk away. Now that person doesn't have a competition. They don't have nothing to, so now they're bored with that person too, because in reality it was just the thrill of taking so and so from you, and that's it. We have Rehab by Rihanna. Now, Love Bombing came out good. In My Eyes, You're Perfect. We have Chillax by Farruko. Thought Better Was Out There. Now they're coming back. What did I say? What did I say? But somebody is finding their way. Now, was there... No, this was mainly one person, so I'm not even gonna sit there and be like, oh, well, no. This is one person. Somebody is finding their way. Back with karmic, because there's still lessons to be learned. I'm telling you, somebody went back to a karmic in this retrograde energy. Hurt people. I Want You Back. New person. Mad that they fumbled things. So either a new person is coming in, or this is the most recent person that you was last with. We do have 2 of Cups and 6 of Cups, so there's a soulmate, a good soulmate though. It's not This is soulmate in your energy. Go towards the one who treats you right. Okay, so there might be two people here. Or, you know why I'm only seeing one? Because this person is still in your energy. This soulmate might be somebody that's coming in that you don't even know about. Because we got half truths. Their karmic or your karmic does love spells to fuck shit up. I'm telling you. Or there could be a need to, okay, maybe you could still be stuck on this person and there's a need for you to let that shit go. Walk away because you already know there's a third party and it's just going to bring more drama to you. Keep moving into your success and your new beginnings because this person is just juggling you and you're already going through, you know. But there could still be feelings there. That's the shit. Damn. There's conflict, competition, but this person makes you happy, but at the same time backstabs you. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is an energy of, this is gonna be a back and forth thing. Even if this person comes back, I did see somebody coming out of confusion. They are trying to find their way, but look, this karmic, whoever their past person is a big ass problem. And in all reality, you could be with somebody where they don't have a baby mama, baby daddy, or somebody that comes with drama. You know what I mean? You could be peaceful as hell. You don't have to deal with this shit. It's your choice to be like, all right, do I want to deal with this or do I not want to deal with this? Because this person is going to come back with the same fucking baggage. Jokester. We have Keva, Alex Sensation, Osuna. Yeah, I feel like spirit is chase them off. It's me and you, not us and them. Not claiming. Somebody's mad at your boundaries. What I said, not putting up with. You don't have to put up with anything that doesn't bring you peace, basically. And that's what I see here. So if you keep that strength, right? Because we did have, let me see, hold on, let me get back to the cards. You see, knowing your self-worth and being in this isolation period, so it was good, it was for you, it was meant for you. You isolated, you healed, you learned your worth, which is then bringing you into this 10 of Cups, this happy ending. They're telling you, yes, leave this person out in the cold. They're stuck as hell. Look, 3 stuck cards. They're stuck as hell. They don't know what decision to make. Even if they are coming out of this, it's still going to be some time. So I don't sit here and suggest to say, oh, we'll wait on this person. No, we shouldn't wait on anybody, you know. Life keeps going. It's either catch up, get on my level, or I got to keep it moving. But this person definitely is going to come back in and try to reconcile with you. Now, what I can say is, yes, this person is making changes. Will it happen quickly? Will it happen within 3 to 6 months? No, I'm not getting that energy. There's still some stuckness there that they have to address. And until they address it fully, they're gonna keep on going back to this energy, or this energy is still gonna have a power and a hold over them that is gonna leak into the relationship, and that's not what anybody wants. So that is the message that I got for the collective reading. Okay, hope that fit, hope that helped, resonated with somebody. Let me see something. Give me a love message for this. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And then surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter. Let go and all will work out. So now, that could even be telling me, because remember how I said before, it could be 2 situations to where yeah, you need to give this person time and you need time as well. And then when it comes back together, it's going to come back together in a balanced energy, in a better energy. If not, if that's not the case, then yes, you need to give yourself some time, right? Heal and know that once when one thing doesn't work, trust me, there's always going to be another that will. But that healing time is needed, because when we don't take healing time in between relationships, we end up getting into another one that's almost like the last one. All right, it's going to be a repeated pattern because that healing wasn't done in between. So I feel like there's a need for someone to work on themselves, more self-love, and I don't know, it's, I'm reading for a lot of people, so just take what resonates, whatever fits for you. If you feel like this is something that could come back together and could work, then do that. Then, I mean, you have to give this person their time away to figure out, their own shit while you figure out yours, and then it'll come back together later on. We have 1111. It's an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. And then we have surprise. You may be about to be surprised. So if you feel like it's worth waiting for, because you don't have to, obviously don't jump, like I said before, don't jump it's from relationship to relationship, or was that another reading, I don't know, but don't jump from relationship to relationship. Take that time for yourself as well while this person is doing their work. Like I said, I don't feel like it's gonna be something fast, so you're gonna have to give them time to work on themselves, or to fix whatever it is that's going on, find a solution to it before they could come back correctly. Now when they come back, does the collective give it a chance, or do they wait a little bit longer? Because I don't know if they're coming back fully ready, being that there's still time. 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, well, that's wish fulfillment. Queen of Cups, there's love here. That's the thing, that's what I'm feeling, you see. And then the strength with 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, there's love here. So if it is meant to come back together, it will come back together. That's the message that I'm hearing. If it's meant to come back together, it will. But definitely both people have to put in the work, obviously. You can't just, like I said in the video yesterday, you can't just wish on a star. You have to put in the work too. But if that's something that you feel like the both of you want, then yeah, it'll happen. That's what I'm getting here. If you feel like this is a situation that it's already ran its course, this person just, can't decide between you and somebody else, then yeah, let it go, because you have somebody new coming in that's not gonna put you through those games. Because remember, you basically, you let people know what you will and won't deal with, right? So if you're the type that goes through a lot with somebody, and obviously when you love somebody hard, you'll go through anything with them, right? That's what love is about. But it also learning a lesson, November. It also teaches them how to treat you. Like, so if you keep on taking them back and always allowing, and just letting shit brush under the rug, 9 out of 10 times that problem isn't going to change. So sometimes a break is needed, so that people could clear their minds, do what they have to do. So, all right, but that's what I got for you guys for the collective today.